welcome back to another Saturday with Seth. Today what we're going to be doing is looking at the behind the scenes of the last video that I released, which is an epic homemade Haribo commercial that I filmed only on my phone and in my bedroom. But before we get into the video, please do hit the like and subscribe button. We are getting so close to 100 subscribers. Please hit the subscribe button, it really helps us out. Okay, also we've got a big announcement. We are now starting another weekly video. So every Tuesday now until September, we'll be doing a tech review sort of thing. So this series will be involving you guys more within my channel, because I'll be asking you guys what you want to see and questions that you have about this. So if you DM me on Instagram, it's just here. Also, went down in the comment section, I reply to all of them. We're trying to build a community, so yeah. The first video of that will be out on Tuesday. I'll explain more about it then. So yeah, look out for that, it'll be really cool. If you don't miss these new videos, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification next to it. Okay, let's get into the behind the scenes. Okay, so for the first shot, I took, well, you might be able to tell it's for stop motion. So I took about 100 photos with my tripod on a bird's eye view shooting down, and then took the photos of me moving the sweets, and then in post I added a zoom out and it twisted, so yeah, it made it look even better. I used the same setup to get the next shot of the Haribos pouring out of the bag, and this looks really nice because it like fades away, so yeah, it looks really nice, so it's a good leading on shot. And then next is the Haribos exploding out of the bag, but I will talk about that at the end because it is the most complicated shot and it did take me a while, so yeah, I'll talk about that at the end. And then the next shot I used quite a lot in a bunch of different ways, and all it is just this macro lens clipped onto my phone so I can get a really nice zoom and it's all the sugar to be in focus when it's like big and on the screen. So yeah, it looks really nice. What I did is line them up just in a line and then push the camera along through with just a handheld tripod, and it looked really nice because it's like coming into focus, other things going out of focus. And then we did the same type of thing with the Haribos flying out of the bag. I just shook the bag whilst moving backwards, and then it came out and they all looked really nice, and then you can see the movement of some Haribos. Okay, so then it gets to the closing shot where I've got the two bags and they come apart, and behind is another bag exploding Haribos with fire in the background for the closing shot, and then go on to the Haribo logo. And so this was a very simple setup to have. I just got a piece of wood on the ground so I could pull the Haribos apart, and it made a nicer floor. And then I just hung up a green screen so then I could replace it with anything I wanted. I just left the camera on a tripod and then I pulled the Haribo packet away, and normally it doesn't look very good, but when you keyframe it moving forward through the packet and then remove the background, it looks really nice. So now we move on to the killer shot, which is this shot right here. You're probably wondering how I've done this, and if you look very carefully you can see a little bit of green, so you know there's a green screen involved. But let's dive into closer how it's done. Quick note, this is quite a technical part, so listen up. First I just started by masking taping this pack of Haribos to a pole and just slowly rotating it so I could mask it out in post. Then I laid the Haribos on a tray and just threw them up so I could get an explosion. And yeah, I just did it a few times so I could get the perfect one, and we eventually did. So now you can see just the Haribo packet twisting with no pole, and also you can see the Haribos exploding out as they would. Yeah, I kept the green background so then I could export them into a different video and then chroma key out the green and then animate them to move. And then after a lot of editing, this is the final result. Yes! It looks good! And then I just put all the clips together, added some effects over the top, and then I got the final result. If you do want to check the full video out, it's just up here in the cards. So yeah, that is now the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, leave a like down below. Also, hit the subscribe button, it'd be very good. So yeah, turn on bell notifications so you're next notified on Tuesday for the new series to begin. Now, with that all out of the way, I hope you've learnt something, and see you in the next one. Bye.